Okay, I thought I'd just do a quick garden show just to show you what's happening, what's developing. Seems to be a little late this year. Last year, all these trees were fully blossomed out at this time. I looked in my photos at this time last year, they were fully blossomed. Strawberries under every fruit tree. This is the peach tree, just starting to leaf out. This is a pear tree that's starting to blossom, looking good. I got one pear from this last year. There's a strawberry there. I'm gonna plant beans here. I never have before, so that's new. This cherry tree is dead, totally dead. It got attacked with Japanese beetles. There's a story there, I'll fill you in. Look at the rhubarb, amazing. This is the second year for the rhubarb and it's just bursting out. Big stalks, big thick stalks too. This I planted with all nasturtiums. I got a lot of extra soil from all the papayas that died. So this is the same cherry as the other that didn't die. So I mean, it's pretty evident that the other one is dead. Strawberries, this is where I plant my tomatoes. I single stem them up these strings here. Here I've got carrots and basil. And here I just planted, I forget what that is. It's another pear tree that's looking really good too. This is, I call my shade house. I got some lettuce in here that's kind of struggling because it's still pretty cold. Chives love it. Lettuce. I built this, I got carrots coming up in here. Well, we'll see if they're coming up. They're not coming up yet. And now this cold frame I built the other day, I put this lettuce in here. It was already pretty good sized lettuce, so it's having a tough time adjusting. I'm gonna have to throw that shade cloth over it. This is a Honeycrisp apple tree that's breaking out with leaves, looking good. Same here, Honeycrisp. Over here, we'll just go around in a circle. These are black currants that I put in last year. And look at that. They're getting flowers. They're gonna produce fruit this year. That's great. This is a red gooseberry that I just put in. I've got two of them, one here and one over there. I'm gonna put grapes in right here, a red grape. This is a plum tree that's starting to blossom out. I'm getting better at really trimming this. This really needs to be trimmed. It grows so vigorously, branches, leaves everywhere. So this is a Concord grape that I just put in. It hasn't come out of dormancy yet. These are kiwi berries. They're like a small kiwi. They don't have the fuzz on them, but they're a cold hardy vine that'll grow here in our area. I'm gonna put one in this bed and one in the other, and maybe some tomatoes that'll grow up over that too. This I just planted with lettuce, red romaine lettuce. I grew the seed and everything, and green romaine lettuce, and then spinach. I used my seeding jig to plant the spinach equally. Now I've got 6 different, 4 different varieties of blueberries, 6 plants, which are doing really good. Look at them, busting out. I don't see flowers yet, but they're about to burst. So that's looking good. Let's see if I can slip by here. And with the currants, early on I trimmed them in early spring, and I took the cuttings and just stuck them in the ground, and look, I did 6 of them. So I've got 6 new black currant plants to plant. Got some tomatoes over there that'll go on my tomato thing. It's still a little too early. In here, this is a papaya that was in a really small pot. I finally got it up potted. These are Physalis peruviana, the large ground cherry. These all but died off when I had the cold snap, when I lost all the papaya trees. These were just down to the ground, nothing, and they've totally come back like they do. In here, I've got more spinach, a bunch of cilantro, lettuce that I'm gonna try to bring some of that lettuce with me. And now let's go over, well, these are the pawpaw trees. I'm gonna plant these pawpaw trees in back by the river. They need to be out of direct sun for the first couple years, which is kind of challenging. Let's go over here. These are strawberries and wineberries, but I don't know if these wineberries are gonna come through. They look pretty dead in there. And then the only one that I see green growth is outside the cage, which doesn't do me any good, really. These are ever-bearing strawberries that I put in last year. I had June berries in here for about 4 years, and they kind of petered out last year. So I ripped everything out and I put new ones in, and they did multiply. I only put like 6 of them in, and it looks like they 2 or 3 folded. There's a bunch more. Now let's go over here. The chicken coop. Here it is. This is where I'm keeping the chickens. This is the chicken run. I got it all loaded with pine shavings. This is the actual coop right in here. That's the egg box that you just lift up and you can get the eggs without having to go in. I put a gutter on the other day to keep from splashing in here from that roof. That was a good idea. And then this is really a bonus. I didn't expect to do this, but I finished in here. I just have the 2 end walls to do now. This is 100 square feet. It's like 5 by 20. Good, big enough to put maybe a few workbenches in here for a little shop. And I'll definitely keep all the chicken supplies here dry. You know, feed and the pine shavings and all that stuff. So I've eliminated a lot of garbage, but I still have a ways to go. Keep at it.